What's up? This is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 15 video, and today we're going to be going on a weekend fishing trip and boating trip with the Seacraft center console, and we're going to be using the lifted ram to trailer it to the marina. So let's hop in and hook it up. And I did get a lot of requests to do a boating video, so here it is, and I'm very hyped for spring to get more boating and all that fun stuff done. So we are going to back up here, attached to it, and we do need to launch the boat and all that good stuff. And I think that if we do have time, we will be retrieving the boat also. So we are going to pull out here, make our way back to the marina, which I think is going to be one nice marina. I did actually do some cool videos with that, but I will be also looking into converting this, guys. But look at this Seacraft. It is a center console. Does have two fishing rods already on it, almost ready. We just have to cast them out and to put some bait on the lines before we do that. But towing a boat definitely is very challenging because boats are very tall compared to the trucks, and especially since they don't help with aerodynamics and gas mileage when you are trying to do some good gas mileage. But look at that, this trailer actually looks very nice. It does have the light silver paint job on it, and it does not have rollers. It does have the slide one, so the boat takes a little bit more effort to take it off instead of the wheels on it, but that actually kind of helps us out. But as you guys can see, we are coming up on the marina here, and I think that we will be adding a marina to the map that we are building in FS19. So we are going to pull in here. Look at all of this, guys. There's a lot of docks, and we actually did some cool boating videos if you guys would like to check that out. We're going to back up here, and what we are going to do is we are going to pull this boat out, put it next to the dock, leave it running, and then we are going to take the truck out of the water since we just don't want to leave it in. And usually at the end of the day, we'll wash the truck down with water and the trailer and the boat. You don't really want to have salt water on these for a long period of time, but we'll start up the boat and back it right off. Look at that, that backs right off. So I think we are going to put it over here next to the dock, and we would actually spawn right off onto the dock, which is also very cool. So we'll pull up here. Don't want to get too close. It is a little challenging driving a large boat. Looks like there's actually some sort of collision problem. We'll park it right there, and it doesn't really show that there is straps, if you would say, on the boat. But let's see, can we get the back in a little closer, because it kind of just spawns us in the water, which is fine. So we are going to hop back in this truck. Look at this, guys. This truck definitely is cool, and it also does have tow mirrors. Tow mirrors are also very helpful when towing and all that good stuff. Makes it so you can see exactly what you are doing. So I think we are actually, let's see, we are just going to park along here on the grass just a little, so that anybody else who wants to launch a boat can gladly do so. But I think that this truck was a great decision for using it in today's video. But like I was saying, if you guys do have any cool ideas for boats, for boat trailers, for any type of water equipment, boat, anything like that, let me know down below, because I would like to get us to do a lot of boating here in FS17 once we do convert a lot over. But look at this Seacraft, guys, center consoles, so you could actually walk up aboard and fish. So we're gonna be fishing once we get off the shore. So we are going to back up here, kind of. Actually, I think we could turn around. Now this boat definitely goes pretty fast, but boat like this is kind of hard to steer in this game, but we got a kind of cool view right here. So today's main goal is to do some boating, drive around with a boat, and then we're going to be doing some fishing, which a lot of you guys have requested, and I would like to thank you all for the continued support here on the channel. I am very excited for spring because we have some very cool things planned. But take a look at that shore, guys. There's some very expensive houses there on the water, since the houses are usually more. But let's see how far we can get. I don't want to go too far from the shore, just in case, since we do have everything in. But take a look, guys. This is one nice looking Seacraft boat, and I'm always a fan of boating everything to do with boats, fishing on boats and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to bring you stuff like this because it's one great video for all of you. So smash the like button if you would like to see more. Looks like we are actually in some very deep water now, and I don't want to go too close to the edge and actually fall off the map. So we are going to stop here. Now when we do get out, it's actually going to spawn us outside of the boat. So we are going swimming. Not exactly swimming. We are definitely going to keep the boat running, but let's cast these lines out. Are you guys ready? Okay guys, we got them casted out. We already did put the bait on them. Let's see if we get one. So we got that one casted. We'll come over here and we are going to put the weight on and the worm and all the bait. Awesome. So we are going to cast this. Look at that, guys. We got 2 lines casted, and I'm trying to be as realistic as possible since at the moment we cannot actually drop lines in Farm Sim, but we got 2 lines going right now. We actually are in the back section of the boat, not really the front of it for today, just kind of near the controls just in case we got to move back and forth. But take a look, guys. Looks like the rod's bending a little. Let's see if we could wheel it in. Looks like we are wheeling it in, guys. And guys, the fish broke loose. We pulled the hook on that fish. So we are going to wheel up this rod and we're going to come over here. And I think it would be very cool if we could actually get working fishing rods. But please understand, I'm trying to be pretty realistic and role play out what it would be like fishing. Looks like this one is, the top is getting a bite. So we'll get close to this. Look at that, guys. It's bent. We are rolling this in. Looks like there's actually a fish down there, but looks like we aren't able to bring it in the boat since it's too short. So overall, I think today is awesome. Look at this boat, and the water really looks like we are moving around. That's also pretty cool. So I think that we should get some more sport fishing boats, anything like sport boats, jet boats. Let's see. I don't think we could walk over here. Actually, I think it would be pretty cool for us, guys, to jump up on the top. Look at that. And let's go for a few swims, and then we're going to be driving back, loading the boat back up, and all that. Look, guys, we just jumped in. Not sure exactly why we bounce around like that. We'll do one more jump on this side before we head back. Look at that. Awesome. So we are going to get back in the boat. The wheels and everything are back for the rods, so we are going to go back. But this boat definitely is very cool. We will be doing some cool videos tubing. I think tubing would be very cool and interesting to do, and maybe some parasailing, anything like that, even some kayaking. I think that we could definitely do through some rivers or swamps or something cool like that. But we are now making our way back. We definitely do want to take the boat out of the water since we do not have the funds to keep the boat at the marina, and it isn't actually kind of spring yet, so maybe once spring rolls around we'll definitely get one. But it's actually kind of a warm day today since it is almost the end of winter, so we just wanted to go out, have a pretty cool fishing trip before the season got started and the boating season got started, so that there's not too much boats around. But overall, I think today was a great day. We are going to hop back in the Dodge and load it back up and to retrieve the boat, if you would say, because we definitely, like I was saying, don't want to keep the boat in. I think parking the boat just like this, well, yep, guys, look at that. Although it's kind of glitching through right there, I think it's awesome for us. But we are going to run over here, and I think that this marina came out very well. I will be actually looking into getting us another axle and making these taller. These actually help make sure the boat gets aligned exactly on the trailer. It's very good for solo launching and retrieving of boats, since if you don't have it, the boat could potentially kind of sway back and sway over here. So you always want to just kind of be prepared and get a setup and set up the trailer so that it fits you and what your needs are. So we're going to back up here with this Dodge, and this is a pretty cool lifted truck. I think that this is an awesome truck just to use in Farm Sim, so I thought we would use it for today. We do actually have like invisible ramps on this trailer, which is actually pretty funny to think that, but we do, and that is how the boat is able to drive up. So let's hop back in the boat here. Looks like the boat just wanted to move forward, but it is a little challenging trying to get the boat on. And if you don't strap the boat down, it could actually slide off. So always strap your boat down and don't take the straps off even when you're backing down. Looks like we actually got this pretty well lined up. Yeah, awesome. Those really do help, those markers. We definitely don't want to go too far forward, just enough. Looks like actually the front of the boat needs to be turned. And look at that, guys. We did that. Now, our exhaust is definitely one nice exhaust. It's definitely not probably good for the environment, but it's great for us. We're going to pull the boat up. This ramp looks like it's doing it. Look at that. Perfect. So we are going to get out, strap the boat down. You always do want to have the strap on right here. And also, the boat usually comes with points here and here to strap down to the trailer. So we got those strapped down, and I think in FS19, if we could get everything worked out, I would like to get it so you could put a strap from here to there. I think that would be pretty cool. So if you are a modder and would like to help me out with something like that, let me know down below. And we are now going to make our way back before we call it a day. But this is an awesome video overall. We actually do have a first-person view. It's not detailed, but it definitely is a nice view to use, even though, like I was saying, not enough detail. But some of these street lights are actually very scary. Just tabbed there. It's almost like the boat wants to like hit the top, since the boat is actually very high. And this boat is a deep sea fishing boat, not a coastal boat. So it definitely is perfect for going deep sea fishing and all that cool things like that. So we are now going to take a left here. I believe that this truck does have turning signals, which is awesome. And look at that, guys. They automatically turn off, but they don't on the trailer. That's actually very interesting. But look at that, guys. We got the boat back safely and just had a lot of fun today on the boat. We did almost catch a few fish, but we are going to turn our hazard lights on. I actually would like to back this in alongside the house. That way we have the driveway to park our cars and trucks. But this Dodge definitely is awesome. And we actually did a video lifting the 2016 F-150. If you guys would like to check that out, very similar lift to this one. But we got everything done for today. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video of boating and fishing in FS15. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.